Hi, Cancer. Five of Cups. All right. Four of Cups. Judgment. That could be Sagittarius, Scorpio, or Cancer. Let's say Capricorn. Page of Cups. Okay. The Lovers. That could be Gemini, Taurus, or Libra. Ace of Pentacles. Okay. I get Knight of Swords. That could be Aquarius. All right. Let me get the little guys here. Okay. So has somebody come back? No. I mean, no. Maybe it's closure, but I don't think that warrants a. Right off the bat, I want to say I don't know, but we'll see. Okay, so both of these could be Gemini, Taurus, or Libra. Okay, so why are you sad? Is this you working through some grief and sadness? What's this Page of Cups about? I want to see what that's about. What's this Page of Cups? 10 of Pentacles. This is 4 Cups about. 4, 5, 6. What's this 4 Cups about for Cancer? Oopsie. Okay, good. So you're thinking about things, because you know what? We've got nothing but time to do. Making the social distancing and shelter at home work for you. Got nothing but time to think about love and what you want in the future, but also like what and why. And I mean, you're giving this a lot of thought. This is kind of couched in grief, or at least letting something move through you and wanting to figure it out, and just thinking a lot about this situation. What's this Ace of Pentacles about? Good for you. So we got Leo here, Knight of Wands. Okay. Whoopsie. Give me a minute with that. What's this Judgment about? See, I don't like that. Just when you get on your feet, someone comes back in, causes disruption. I don't think so. This feels like you were going along fine, doing your own thing, and then somebody's coming back in to someone's wanting to say I'm sorry or wanting forgiveness, and it's disrupting everything. Here it is, nice and stable and secure, and you're feeling really confident and moving along at a steady clip because you were with somebody that was quite selfish, and you two could never come to an agreement on what you both wanted, and it was probably you very much in support of somebody else. Instead of being able to support yourself, you're having to take care of somebody else. And so you're just like, never again, and I'm going to be taking a lot of time to think about that and to get my affairs in order and not have to deal with that. And then is this them coming back in and causing all kinds of disruption? Or is this them coming back in and causing all kinds of disruption and you going, yeah, no, my decision still stands and I will defend it? And I said no. Come and take advantage of me and then think you can come back and no. What's this Lover's card here? This Lover's card for Cancer. Lover's card. Yeah, learning what you want in a relationship. We'll give it that. Yeah, huh? So, okay, so there's a shift here. So this is about you, because we had someone that was just really selfish and you were basically their handler in a relationship, right? If it's not that, it's simply that you were with somebody that you didn't feel had your back, that they were pretty selfish, basically. So and this is you going, okay, I don't ever want to go through that again. So you're still kind of dealing with it. There's some disappointment and sadness. This is also about forgiveness, but perhaps from a distance, social distancing, but this doesn't mean reconciliation. Forgiveness doesn't mean reconciliation, because part of that forgiveness is about you forgiving yourself with why you stayed or what you put up with. I'm talking in situations where someone could actually leave. I'm not talking about the severe cases where we've got, if you leave, the abuse gets worse, right? This is you being able to reasonably leave a situation and be whole, and yet you didn't because you believed in love. You know what I mean? Like you, and it's like, how could I have been so blind to this? This has kind of done a number on you. And so the silver lining here, though, is that never again, because a lot of thought has gone into this. And this is you coming full circle with it and getting vertical. So if and when this does come back around again, if this person does resurface again, or even in a new relationship, you're not going to allow something like that to happen again. Because there's been enough introspection and working through the grief that you're like, yeah, no. This is someone taking advantage of your good nature, and you just got stabilized and things moving at a steady clip for yourself. May or may not be in connection with someone, may or may not be dating. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing good or bad about that. But, and obviously this is separate from, this is not considering what's going on here, because this is kind of like a microcosm view. We're not talking about the global situation weighing down on your romantic situation. That's not showing up here as much as it did in the other reading. So just want to put that out there. But here you are doing your own thing, doing what you want when you want, probably not getting too attached. Dating to you at this point is kind of like interviewing people to see if they want what you want, if the stability and connection is there, and it's based on pragmatism more than it is on romance and kind of that whimsical sort of, I don't know, but they make me feel a certain. You're like, yeah, no, I need to know who this person is. I need to know their character, and if we're up for the same thing, like if we're on the same page here, and you're taking your time. If you are dating, you're taking your time with it. You're not rushing in. You're wanting to find somebody that has the same type of values as you do. Not somebody that's selfish or that you kind of have to take care of. And this is about you figuring out if they are what you want, not about you trying to please and take care of somebody and because they want this or they want the So this is coming full circle with that whole love issue and what happened. And if somebody does come back in, they'd be ushered right back out the door, because this is not putting up with that. You come full circle. You're good. You know what you're fighting for, what you stand for. You know what you want. It's this Knight of Swords. That could be Aquarius. Okay, so yeah, no, they shouldn't come back. If they do, they're just going to get shown the door. Maybe a few swear words sprinkled in there and just like post haste. Because this is you being very independent and being in a position to make what you want happen. And when it comes to big decisions in your life, particularly love decisions, this is about you being in control of that. So much so that you're kind of keeping everybody at arm's distance. And that could be a good thing or a bad thing, depending on if you're like, maybe it's time that I kind of get over this whole defensive posture thing. Me personally, for the cancers I'm reading for, I feel like, that's kind of hard won. And you do you right now. You should be doing you, figuring out what you want. You, in time, when you're ready, you are going to have the relationship that you want. And if it's not, you're going to end it quickly. You're not going to put up with this anymore. This is you growing a backbone or you getting some awareness. Not that, it's just that you didn't have it before. So you needed to learn something and you did. And this is you not going back on that. This is you being able to create and manifest the type of connection you want someone through choosy dating. And when something shows up that's not in your best interest, they're shown the door quite quick. Quite quick. This is that backbone that grew out of this shenanigans reading stuff up there. This is yay. This is the benefit of all. This is what all this junk gets distilled down to, is you all of a sudden taking no prisoners. Like this is you quite literally defending and fighting for your best interest. And I feel like this is kind of how you see yourself right now, like kind of cold and calloused, and it's not, it's just necessary. Because for the cancers I'm reading for, when you love deep. And you do for your partner. There's devotion, and there's compassion, and there's all these good, wholesome, abiding things that you do for love and a relationship. And whoever, for the cancers I'm reading for, it got stomped on, like big time. and then it got you all out of sorts to not knowing what was what, and it's been this, deep dive having to sort it all out, and there's this sort of obstinate resilience that's come out of it, like never again, as it should be. In time, that'll dissipate, and it'll just be you creating with someone. But like I said, in time, when you're ready, obviously, because this sure is not going to do something until they're ready. So I can't remember. This is Gemini, Virgo, or Aries. Can't remember if I said that. This is Leo. Okay, so I got the wrong. Okay, so let's see here. Let me get the other ones. That this one. Oh, well, this is, okay. Okay, yeah. So there's the no. Don't. You don't need to be confused. You might not know the way forward, but you're not going back. So, and I hope that this isn't because somebody came back in, because this is you showing them the door anyway. So this might be a stutter step, but it'll pass, and you are just fine. You're just fine. You're just fine. This is showing them the door. Holy cow. Okay, yeah, not mincing any words. This could be listening to a bunch of tarot readings. Finding someone of wise counsel to advise, but also making your own decisions with clarity and backbone, being like, oh no, under no uncertain terms is that ever going to happen again, that type of thing, because it's over, because it's over. Okay, so yeah. Good for you. Really, I mean, this is hard won. You know what I mean? This is that, and the thing that I like about this too is it's not fleeting. This was hard won. This was like this. You spent some time doing a deep dive on this, so it's not going to leave you. You're not going to abandon yourself again. You know what I mean? Not that you intended to in the first place, but it sure felt like that. And this is a large part of this is you getting yourself back. So if you're afraid of it leaving you or that newfound security, it's not. This is you actually riding the wave, but this is you like being in control of it now, like maintaining the security. It didn't just happen to you, you're working for it, so it's not going to get taken from you. You're not going to give it away. There it is again. Knight of Wands. Yay. So this is you getting out in front of, and especially things being secure and having that security and stability. This is you dropping everything to work for that, because that to you, it means everything that you're able to take care of yourself so that you don't ever have to go through this again. That it can be you going, nope, it's not working for me, I'm out. That you're not dependent on anybody. It's hard to reconcile that this is why this is happening. This is why this newfound security and stability and just like adamant stance on taking care of yourself is because somebody stomped all over you. Like, that part's hard. But for that to come out of it, that resilience and that self-efficacy is a silver lining to come out of it. You know, it's not that it's worth it, but that's a heck of a silver lining. You see that? Learn from the past. Yep. I'll say. Kind of got that in spades here. Learn from the past. Yep. And that's what this is too. This is doing a deep dive on the becoming a whole person. Like, wanting that self-love, wanting that connection, wanting to be okay with you before you're in your next relationship that you've designed. Wanting to design it consciously, like not based on just doing what somebody else wants you to because of past, you know what I mean? Like, well, kind of things out of your awareness, just going with someone because of this reason or that reason, following someone else's direction. No, this is you in the driver's seat now. Okay, so I think that's upright. I think that's a star upright. Not reverse. You would think so because it's up in the sky, but this is star reversed. So this is Ace of Wands and star reversed. Oh. So part of the part of you becoming so self-sufficient and like ready, being able, because you're in a secure position, being able to leave at the drop of a hat if it's not good, and being able to cut things and people out of your life and all that, is that you kind of feel like you might be, I hate to be dramatic, but dead inside. Like you're just like, when's it ever going to happen for me? When am I ever going to feel that interest again, or that passion? Or because you're so not wanting to be vulnerable again, and so you might be feeling discouraged because you're so into maintaining your security that you don't know how anybody's ever going to, breach the bridge or be able to close the distance. And it's going to happen in time, but right now is not that time. For the Cancers I'm reading for, right now your focus is on yourself and security. You're still not out of the woods yet because you don't trust that, for as much as you're ready to cut something off and cut and run, you still don't trust that you would if you were ever in this position again, because you went deep with this person. There was a love there. So this is you still kind of healing from that and figuring it out as you go, and you're not in a position right now to let somebody in. So you might be feeling discouraged that you're not going to find anybody, or when's it ever going to happen for me, or I guess I'm dead inside because I'm not. That's the way it's going to be for now. This is for now, but it's not for always. This is for always. This is what you've learned out of it. Being able to self-advocate and choose who you want to be with, making it happen, finding that relationship that you want, not settling and not staying stuck in something. That's your silver lining. Not feeling like, oh, I'm never gonna. Yes, you will. Right now it feels that way, and you're still healing. But it'll happen. But right now, your job is to be taking care of yourself and making decisions and focusing on your security. Okay, all right. Thank you for stopping by. I hope this was helpful.